This is something I never thought about before in all my planning for travel. Uh, on my trips to Mississippi, I'll spend anywhere between $700 and $1,000 on hotel rooms. Yes, I'm driving up there, so I book my hotel rooms in advance, and I get a good price on it if I book it far enough in advance. And I'll maybe use Hotwire or Expedia or Priceline or Travelocity. But they all have this warning when you book a room or flights or whatever. Non-refundable. Well, I thought, I'll get around that. I'll buy the insurance, which is if you have a medical problem and you can document it, they'll give you your money back. So I think that's good enough. But then I never thought about this before, but I said, wait a minute. What if I'm on a driving trip? I'm going to take a driving trip. What if I have a car accident just before the trip? Say a week before the trip. And hopefully I'm not injured, but my car needs to be repaired. You know, to go in the shop and fenders replaced or whatever. Well, that's what insurance is for, to take care of that. But say I'm leaving on a trip in 5 days and I booked these rooms already and I paid for these rooms. You don't just book them, you pay for them on these online travel sites. Well, the chances of me getting my car fixed in a week or 5 days is very slim. Now, the insurance company will give me a rental car, but I don't think they're going to give me a rental car to travel 2,500 miles round trip in that rental car. They're not going to pay for that. Well, I would have to rent a car on my own and pay for that. But even as I was thinking, you know, I never considered what if my car was damaged just before a trip and I had to get it fixed. Well, what would happen is all those rooms, $700 to $1,000 worth just in hotel rooms, not including flights, I'd be out that money because I couldn't complete these trips. And I said, you know, this is the problem with these online sites, is this restriction that you cannot get your money back at all. So the next time I book hotel rooms for a driving trip, I am going to see or check out what the price of the rooms would be if I booked them directly with the hotel. Now I know they're going to be a little bit more. How much more, I don't know. But if I book directly with the hotel, almost all of them have a cancellation policy where if you cancel 24 hours before you arrive, you don't have to pay for it. And when you do it this way also, you don't have to pay in advance for the room. Generally you pay when you get to the room. So that's something to consider the next time you take a road trip and you book your rooms with these online sites. You run the risk of, if you have an accident just before the trip begins, that you're going to lose all the money you spent on your hotel rooms.